right. All right. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Forecaster Mason Willis here with my Night Weather, also lead forecaster for the Highland Weather Team. Coming to you live for this tornado warning that is in effect for eastern parts of Charleston County, not North Carolina, South Carolina rather. This goes until 11:45 this morning. It's for this storm that you're seeing here, just to the east of McLeanville, I believe. McAllenville. I apologize, by the way, if I mispronounce it. Um, just to the east of there, and this is going to be continuing to march to the north, really, at about 40 miles per hour. So if you're in eastern Charleston County, or anywhere in the north there, if you're outside this tornado warning, you need to be staying alert, okay? Even though there's no tornado warning that has been extended yet, but this warning certainly can be extended to the north, okay? I'm going to go ahead and flip over to my velocity to see if I can get a better depiction on exactly where the rotation is. And it looks like it's right here. We're seeing it right here, just to the northwest of. So we're seeing it. Like, I don't know if we're seeing it. I don't know if we have two areas that we're watching right here. Like we have this area right here inside the tornado warning, but then we have these two spots right here, just to the northwest of McAllenville. Um, that these look to be the strongest areas of the rotation. Okay, so that's why if you're in eastern Charleston County outside, if you're in this tornado warning, you need to be moving to your shelters immediately. Okay. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to my correlation coefficient to see if we have any debris signatures showing up, and it's hard to tell. Really, I can't really tell if that's I can't really tell if we're seeing any debris signatures. I'm not seeing any, like I'm not really seeing any clear debris signatures showing up. But that's because of how far away the radar is. Really, it's located to the northeast of the storm. Okay, so I can't see any clear debris signatures at this point. So they're saying that this tornado is radar indicated rather, but it is something we'll have to continue to monitor. I'm going to flip back over to radar, and you can see this storm is rather intense, really. So I'll zoom down in here, and this is coming off of the Atlantic waters, rather. Okay, this is coming out of the Atlantic waters, and you notice this yellow polygon right here. I don't know if you can see that right here. Around this tornado warning, there's a yellow polygon. Well, that is a new severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued as well. Now go ahead and take a look at that, really. Severe thunderstorm warning until 12:15. That is for Georgetown County. Okay, so Georgetown County is now in a severe thunderstorm warning until 12:15 p.m. For this storm here, for this part of the storm right here, where you're seeing this this darker shading right here. That's indicating where there's some heavier rain, and possibly some hail as well with the storm. In fact, hail size looks to be under an inch in diameter. So we're talking like penny-sized hail, really. If I flip over to our hail sizer, my hail sizer really, it'll give us an indication. There we go, right there. Um, Let me go ahead and now take a sample of this right here. You can see here zero point 0.7 inches in diameter in the size for hail size right here. That's where you see these greens show up right here with the storm, really. I'll go ahead and flip back over to radar. That's not what I want. Radar, there we go. You see this storm just trucking right along, coming out of the waters and moving onto the land. Really, it's pretty much over land, really, except for this tail end right here that you see that has prompted this tornado warning. Really,
Um, let's go ahead and flip back over to our velocity, and it looks like it's this area right here now. I'm starting to think it's maybe this area right here, right in this area here. I think this is where maybe the rotation is at right here. You can see here. This is what we call velocity. Okay, this is how you see the winds in Doppler radar. Okay, and red and green shows the winds moving in opposite directions. Okay, so that indicates rotation and a possible tornado as well. Okay, so you have winds. So the radar, you have to remember, the radar is from the northeast here. So the red, oh, there we go. Okay, so it just got an update. So you can see that area right here, but I'm starting to get more concerned about this area right here. This is outside, this is outside the tornado warning, okay? So this warning may get extended, okay, either westward or north, okay? I can't really tell because we're seeing two spots of rotation right here. This one looks to be a little bit more broad, whereas this one looks to be tightening up a little bit, really. So you see here we have red and green touching together, and the the red indicates winds going away from the radar, so the radar site is to the northeast, so the reds are moving to the southwest. Then you have the greens indicating winds moving towards the radar, and when you get them very close to each other, pixel next to pixel, that's where you can get enough shear or spin to create rotation, okay? Let's go ahead and flip over to our correlation coefficient again, see if we have any new debris signatures showing up. Correlation coefficient is an excellent tool that I use. It's what I use to see if there's any possible debris signatures showing up with the storm. At this point, I'm still not seeing any clear debris signatures showing up. Even though we're seeing some of the bright shading right here, but it's hard to tell exactly where there may be a debris signature trying to form because of how far away the radar site is. Okay, so this is maybe noise, really. I can't tell if we're seeing this bright shading from debris or if it's something else, okay? I can't tell. Could be thunderstorm wind gusts taking up debris. I don't know. So that's why we're going to have to treat, that's why you should treat this as if it is a tornado on the ground, okay? Because even though it's radar indicated, like it says here, it could still, it could create, it could drop a tornado very soon. It could drop a tornado rather in any minute, folks. So that's why you need to get down to the lowest level of your home. Get down to the basement. If you don't have a basement, find an alternate interior centermost point of your house, such as a bathroom, a closet, stairwell. You want to basically put as many walls between you and the outside walls of your home or apartment as possible. Avoid rooms with windows. Okay, never take shelter in a room. If you have to be in a room with a window, cover yourself with mattresses, blankets, pillows, whatever you may have. Okay, if you have bicycles, if you have helmets, get like bike helmets, football helmets, baseball helmets, whatever you may have. Put those on. Okay, if your kids have helmets as well, put those on because the number one leading cause of fatalities with tornadoes is blunt force trauma to the head. Okay, that's when you get hit in the head with debris. Okay, from a tornado. So that's why you want to protect that head. Okay, so get down to the lowest level of your home. Okay, and take shelter. Um, see here. So it's now outside of this tornado warning. Right here. This is where I'm really, really concerned about the possibility of a tornado spinning up. And there was something else I was going to do. I was trying to find a better radar site that could give us a little bit more indication, a little bit more clear view of the correlation coefficient. Because I'm about to switch over to the correlation coefficient to see if we have to see if I can get a glimpse at seeing if there's any debris signatures showing up. Give me a second here, folks. Um, this has been a while since I've gone live for a tornado warning. Give me a second here, folks. Working as hard as I can. Um, correlation coefficients up. So this is looking from the radar in not Charleston, Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. Okay, so we're not seeing any debris signatures showing up at all within this tornado warning at all. So that's a good sign right there that we're not seeing any debris signatures showing up. Okay. Um, so um, so it is still radar indicated at this point. So that's why we're not seeing any debris signatures showing up with this storm really. So let's go ahead and go back over to velocity and let's see if we can get a clear image of velocity from the Columbia radar. Okay. Give it a little bit of some time here to load. Come on. It's trying to load, you guys. Okay, so it is going to let this tornado warning expire at 11:45, which is just in a minute, really. Because let me see here. What is this thing? It has weakened. Okay, so that's good that the rotation has weakened. Okay, so that's some good news right there, folks. So and yep, you just saw right there, tornado warning just went away. So that's a good sign right there that this warning did not get extended. I will continue to monitor though, and I will probably be back on if there is a tornado warning issue. Okay, but for right now, just take care and stay safe. Okay.